So we're going to get started with the sound bath for today. Then we'll go into our words of clarity, our flashcards, the major arcana for the day, and we'll go into our romantic relationships. And today we'll be discussing karmic soulmates, and twin flame relationships, which is a new format that I got for our partnerships. So here we begin. Go ahead and breathe deep. Breathe deep. Breathe in as full as you can and release, and breathe with the sound therapy. Okay. So for those of you who are going to use the mini readings today, I'm going to be pulling a mini spread for you from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. So I'll set that out so that you'll know. And we're going to go ahead and begin today's messages with our words of clarity. So what is a word of clarity for love today? Let's go. What's a word of clarity for love? for love. Our word of clarity for love today is persevere. Persevere in love. Love is an energy where you keep on going. If you really love a person, if you really love something, you don't quit. You keep moving forward with it. You don't give up. You continue moving forward. So if there's a throwing in a towel or a giving up, is that really love? Is that the way you would like to be loved? Is that the way love feels best to you? Then there may be some other energy that you want to consider. Let's see what is the energy of peace for us today. Where's the word of clarity for peace? We have the word content. Content. Now, contentment in this sense is going to help us embrace a more peaceful attitude. At the same time, I hear we don't want to become too content with where we're at, because if we do, then we won't make any additional progress, which is what brought us to where we're at. So let's see what's the word of clarity for happiness today, listeners God. So what is bringing us contentment? We can choose some things for our peace. And the word of clarity for happiness is usefulness. So I'm hearing you will find a lot of happiness in realizing how you've been useful, how certain ones and certain things are useful in your life, and why you keep things around. The bottom of the deck right now is shine. This is for us about shining up our energy, shining up our vibration, and the way we shine on earth in regards to our daily experience and situation. So let's see what is our flashcard energy for today. What do the flashcards want to say for today? We have the oven. Ooh, the oven is open and it's hot. So are you putting something in the oven or are you taking something out? And it's ooh, ooh. These haters on my body, shake them off, is coming through. The song from, I can't remember her name. Anyways, that girl, that one girl that raps. Okay, so we have the oven coming out as our flashcard today. The bottom of the deck we have is the 12 ancestors showing up through 12 trees. Yes, the ancestors showing up through the 12 trees. Now, they're saying to us in this message, the ancestors say, look, it's ready. It's time. It is the divine time for what is happening to unfold in your world, in your experience, in your life today. So that is a message from our ancestors for us, letting us know that it's baked. I really feel like it's already baked. Now, here's the thing. Being a baker, you ain't just going to leave the oven just off. It's hot. What you going to put in it next? You know, the oven is hot for the cooking. So what you going to put in it next? So as we go into the remainder of our day, let's look at what is the major energy on Earth, affecting the entire collective of humanity. What is the overall energy on Earth today affecting the entire collective of humanity? Let's see what wants to come out. What is the message today? Let's look at what is going on with our humanity today. We have the Magician card coming out as the major collective energy, saying, hey, everybody is kind of taking their power back right now. This is so true. It makes so much sense when you think about all the stuff going on in the collective. Like, people really are in this place of taking their power back right now. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, which is what is the foundation for this? The world. Again, just another level of confirmation that, yes, the world is at this time owning its power, taking its power back, empowering themselves, you know, working with what they have available to them to change their circumstances and situations into something that is more in alignment with their own choosing for their life experience. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and get into these relationship situations. So I made some cool little signs. Some of y'all are in a karmic partnership. We're going to do karmic relationships first. We have the feminine over here. We have the masculine over here. And if I don't know how big your screen is, but if you got a big old screen, you might be able to see these little tiny words I got here as tags for what each position means. But we have internal, external, what we're learning, what we should speak out, what we should embrace, what we should eliminate, and the overall advice, okay, or what we are embracing at this time, what we're eliminating at this time, and the overall advice moving forward in regards to karmic partnerships. So the divine feminine here, the masculine energy here, divine or whatever, the feminine and masculine energies, you have to know which one you're dealing with, feminine or masculine. I got this as a strong download at like the wee hours of the morning, that this is the format I should use moving forward until further notice. So let's go ahead and see what is the internal energy for the feminine. We have the feminine on soul searching. You go within. It's like whenever you see something going on with this karmic relationship that you're involved with this masculine, it causes you to go within, and you could be withdrawing. Internally, you're like checking yourself, exploring how you really feel. Like, why do I feel this way? What is this feeling trying to tell me? Let's see what's going on with the masculine energy internally. Show me what's going on with the masculine internally at this time. Masculine energy internally. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is going on with the masculine. So it looks like in this karmic relationship, the masculine is coming out as he's really focused on work, you know, and you're wondering why he seems so distracted. Possibly he's a karmic partner, right? And you're wondering, why does he seem so distant, so distracted? He's focused on his money. He's focused on his work. Let's see what's going on externally with the divine, with the feminine energy here. Is the Scorpionic energy of the Death card. So there is a feminine energy who's dealing with a literal physical death, but that's not necessarily true for everyone. This is major change going on in the feminine's life. So she's changed. She's moving, she's changing careers, she's doing things different, she's transforming. Her whole life is changing at this time. So let's see what's going on externally with the karmic masculine. What's going on externally in the life of the karmic masculine? What is he dealing with? There is, however, a karmic feminine energy here who is dealing with the passing of a family member, a loved one, someone in their life who is important to them. So the masculine energy in the external is dealing with the Eight of Swords. Oh, so the karmic energy is, hey, the feminine is blocked off. So because the feminine energy is withdrawn, she's in hermit mode, she's pulling herself back. Now this karmic masculine is like, I can't even communicate with her. And he feels like the feminine is all up in her head and not listening. She's not willing to listen, not willing to compromise, not willing to hear. Let's see what the feminine energy in this karmic connection is learning. What is the feminine energy learning at this time? What is the lesson for the feminine? What is the feminine energy learning at this time? The feminine energy is learning about the Page of Wands. She's learning like what inspires her. She's learning that, hey, maybe I've outgrown this relationship, is what she's considering for herself, I feel like. Let's see what is the masculine energy in this karmic relationship learning at this time. What is the masculine energy learning at this time? Okay, we're going to take the one that flipped out. The masculine energy is learning how to have follow through. Apparently, I'm hearing the feminine is really upset. The karmic feminine is upset because the karmic masculine has not followed through. And because he didn't follow through on something he said he was going to do, either with his finances or in regards to his career, or something he was going to do that was going to benefit her. Now she is blocked off. She's asking herself, well, what am I doing here? You don't even do what you say. So what he's learning is he is learning to have some follow through, while she's learning like, maybe I have either outgrown this relationship, or maybe I need to do things on my own. So what does the karmic feminine need to speak about? appreciation, joy, and celebration. She needs to tell this karmic masculine what she appreciates about him, what makes her happy. She needs to communicate what is pleasing to her. She can't be blocked and keep all her feelings to herself and really expect that he's gonna just know. Dude, like, some people do read minds. Some people are psychic. Apparently your partner is not. I'm just saying, your karmic partner is not psychic. You're gonna have to speak it out. If you want to go out and have a good time with your friends, you might want to tell your karmic partner about that. I'm just saying. Let's see what the karmic masculine has to speak out at this time. What are they being advised to speak out at this time to their feminine? What is the message for the karmic masculine to speak out to the karmic feminine? All right. The Five of Pentacles. Oh, I'm feeling left out. So I feel like we have a karmic masculine who said, hey, yeah, I'm going to take you out. We'll take you out, and we're going to go out and have a date this day, and we're going to have fun this day and all this stuff. I feel like the masculine made a plan to do something with the feminine. When the masculine fell through, the feminine went out and handled that on her own. She went and had a good time. You know, she might have went out with her girlfriends. And I feel like you haven't told him where you've been and what you've been doing, and he's wondering, and he's like, going crazy. And then not only does he feel like you're blocked off, because he feels like you're blocked off, he's beginning to block himself off. Let's see what is on the table for you to embrace for the karmic feminine. What should the karmic feminine be embracing at this time? What should the karmic feminine be embracing? What energies does it behoove the karmic feminine to embrace at this time? All right. We're going to take the top one, and that is the Emperor. Hey, you've got to accept the boundaries of this relationship, and you got to accept your own boundaries and honor those, and the authority. Like, if you're in this relationship, you got to set your boundaries, honor them, and yet, and still, if there are rules in this relationship and y'all have decided, you know what, well, if I go out, I'll let you know where I'm going, you need to make sure you follow through with those. Because, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. Tit for tat is a game that gets everybody all shot up. I'm just saying. Embracing. What is the embracing energy? What should the masculine, karmic masculine be embracing at this time? What should the karmic masculine be embracing at this time? Fate, destiny, and hope. I feel like this karmic masculine energy is in some fear, and they have to understand, like, what's happening in this relationship is overall there to benefit you both, to be of assistance, so y'all can learn to communicate better. You know, get out your head and out your fears so much and go into hope. What energy is seeking elimination? What should the karmic feminine be eliminating from her energy at this time, from her life? What does she need to eliminate? What she need to quit? Is the Four of Wands. Oh, you got to get over this idea of constantly running and starting something new, is what I'm hearing. Running and starting something new. Also, I'm hearing you got to quit attaching love to partying for whatever reason. Like, you feel like if people take you out, if your partner takes you out, they love you. If they don't take you out, they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And looking to other people to make you feel better. That's why you went out with your friends when your guy didn't come out and do whatever he said he was going to do. In order to feel better, you got to run to your friends, because you know you don't know how to maintain your own emotional state of well-being. You keep looking to the external world to make you feel better. That's not benefiting you. And that's what you need to quit doing, is depend on other people. You know, your internally is telling you, like, I need to go within. Not just be silent, not just don't communicate. While you in this place is going within, you might want to check with yourself for a minute. Let's see what the karmic masculine should be eliminating at this time. The Four of Pentacles. Karmic masculine, quit holding back. Quit holding back. Maybe the karmic masculine did follow through on the plan because they felt like they didn't have enough money. And maybe that's really what's going on, is the karmic masculine say, hey, baby, we're going to take this trip. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Yeah, but what you didn't tell your feminine was, oh, by the way, you know what? Maybe we can't do it at this time because there was some extra bills that came up, or my paycheck was short, or, you know, I have some other obligations that I need to take care of right now. And once I get taken care of that, then maybe we could look at this again, but I'm not going to be able to do it. So here we have an energy where the karmic masculine is holding back the truth about the situation, or maybe they're trying to hold back the financials. Either way, this needs to come to an end. Maybe this karmic masculine is afraid to spend money or afraid to open up about how they really feel and what they really got going on. That's the energy that's up for eliminating, that is in your best place to eliminate. So the overall advice for the karmic feminine at this time, what's the overall advice for the karmic feminine at this time? Overall advice for the karmic feminine at this time is there's an opportunity in front of you and you're going to miss it if you don't pay attention. Look, there was a fallout, but this is an opportunity for growth. This is an opportunity to improve your relationship. This is an opportunity to improve literally every relationship in your life. You can't just run off to somebody else to make you feel better when something's going on. You got to deal with what's really going on. Communication needs to happen. And if you keep running out and starting a new relationship, you ain't never going to be able to develop a relationship with somebody that's going to have that type of staying power that you're really calling for. What is the overall advice for the masculine, the karmic masculine, is the Knight of Pentacles, which is saying you need to be consistent. You need to be persistent. Masculine, karmic masculine. At this time, it's asking, the energy is saying, hey, you need to be persistent and continue to move forward towards your goals, because you being wishy-washy back and forth, pulling stuff off the table is not with you. Yeah, cross current energy. You being back and forth and stuff is just making your karmic partner wonder, well, what the hell's going on? But see, that's the whole thing. It's a karmic relationship. Y'all are here to clear some karma. Okay? So that's the karmic relationship. We're going to go in next to, we're going to look at soulmate unions. And so karmic relationships are different than soulmate unions. Karmic relationships is literally a relationship so y'all could clear some karma between one another. You're not going to last that long, but there are important lessons to be learned that you will take forward into other situations in your life. Now, the soulmate union, this is also to cause your soul to grow. Reminder is every relationship in your life is there for your soul growth. But the soulmate union, this could be a family member. This could be a friendship. This could be a long-term partner or a short-term partner. Soulmates is a whole different level. But karmic is a lot more tension within it. There's a lot more tension within it. The soulmate has a lot of tension within it as well, but there's more of a proclivity to make peace and to grow from it, where a lot more karmics will have the tension and then it'll just bust up and it just won't exist anymore. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for our soulmate unions. What's the energy internally for the soulmate feminine at this time? What's the energy internally for the soulmate feminine at this time? And so I'm being told that you need to know the reason why this format is changed is because of the fact that there's a lot of important relationships coming into physical union at this time, because it's time, people. Earth is ready and humanity is ready. So internally, the Two of Swords. We have a soulmate feminine who's trying to come to a decision about something. She got something on her mind. She's trying to follow her intuition, but I feel like there's a decision to be made. Let's see what's going on internally with the soulmate masculine. What's going on internally with this masculine soulmate? And remember, masculine and feminine doesn't mean male or female. So do more research if you need to understand more, because I already talk fast to get a lot of information out real fast. Internally, the masculine feels like he's not good enough. The soulmate union is like your masculine energy right now. He's feeling like he's not good enough. He doesn't have enough. Maybe he feels like he doesn't have enough finances. He feels like he just doesn't, like it's not good enough for you. Feeling alone. Maybe there's for some of you soulmates that you're in a soulmate union here that's coming up where there is a stalemate here, and the feminine energy is not willing to talk. So the masculine energy is bold. It feeling like, well, damn, they won't even talk to me. I can't get none of their time, none of their energy, none of their attention. What's going on in the external environment for the soulmate feminine? Nine of Swords. So I feel like this is her, this masculine energy. This, I feel like externally, right? She is either watching her masculine and not sleeping, or she's staying up late, and that's what you see. Like, she looks like she could be crying a lot. She could be worried a lot. She could be staying up, insomnia, not able to sleep. What's going on with the soulmate masculine right now? Yeah, she got a lot of stuff on her mind. She's trying to figure some stuff out, but I feel like she's putting herself into a deeper state of worry. She's putting herself into a deeper state of worry. Let's see what's going on externally with the masculine. Yeah, it appears to be withdrawn and worrisome and crying because she is trying to understand a decision that needs to be made. Externally, the masculine soulmate is showing up as the King of Pentacles, showing up saying, like, if everything's cool, but internally feeling like that ain't got enough. So this is like the masculine energy in this soulmate partnership is showing up like, oh, I got it all. I got this. Everything's cool. Everything is A-okay. We kosher. We're straight. But internally, they're feeling a lack. They don't feel like it's enough. They don't feel like they're good enough. They don't feel like they got enough popping. They don't feel like there's enough money. They don't feel like there's enough energy. They don't feel complete. There's some sort of feeling of lack internally, but externally they're presenting as, oh yeah, everything's great, everything's fine, everything is just perfect in my world of mine. Yeah, but that's not true. It's like they're trying to put on a strong face for their feminine soulmate. So let's see what the feminine soulmate is learning at this time. What is the feminine soulmate learning at this time? Feminine soulmate is learning about pride and ego. Pride and ego are coming up. I feel like part of the reason that she is in this state of worry is because of pride and ego-based issues. Yeah, she felt betrayed. Her ego was betrayed in some sort of way. Let's see what the soulmate masculine energy is learning at this time. What's the soulmate masculine energy learning at this time? What is the lesson for the masculine soulmate? The Queen of Swords. Oh, you need to learn to tell the truth. Masculine soulmate needs to learn to tell the truth. Speak the truth. Be blunt. Be to the point. Not dilly-dallying, not playing around. If you know things are going to get better, well, communicate that, okay? You need to learn to speak. And our next position is about what needs to be spoken or what needs to be communicated. What does the soulmate feminine need to communicate at this time? What does the soulmate feminine need to communicate at this time? Trust. Trust. Fool. I feel like also the feminine needs to communicate that they feel like it may be time to go on a new journey, do something different. Yeah, they may be feeling like they need to do something different because it's been on their heart. Maybe that's the decision. Maybe she feel like she done. Maybe she feel like she done in this relationship because her ego been bruised, Let's see what the masculine soulmate needs to speak. 6 of Cups. The soulmate masculine needs to speak about how they feel this deep connection to the feminine and how they want to be together and what they are pleased about. They need to speak about what they're pleased about. The masculine energy needs to communicate to their feminine soulmate what they love about them. Because I feel like I said that the feminine energy has bruised ego. Something was said that's got this feminine in her head feeling like, I'm not good enough. They don't like me, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. And I feel like the masculine energy at this time really needs to let the feminine know, like, this is what I love about you. This is what I appreciate. This is what I value. And remembering the masculine needs to talk about, what brought them together. What do they really believe about this union is important. It's going to be beneficial if your feminine can hear this. If you keep on keeping quiet about, I keep moving everything. Look, and see, so that's a message for somebody. Somebody keep moving shit around. I don't know what the hell that is. Anyways, yeah, the feminine needs to talk about how she's feeling like she thought she was doing everything. She hoped everything was fine, but she's feeling like maybe it's not right. Maybe it's not gonna work, right? Because that's how she's feeling. That's why she up all night worrying and crying. But the masculine need to speak about what he values, appreciates, and what he loves about this connection. If he wants to try to even begin to make this work for a while longer or for any point of time. Let's see what is on the table for embracing by the feminine soulmate. The feminine in this soulmate union, what is up for embracing by the feminine energy in this soulmate union? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, fate, destiny, a twist. What was up is going down. What was down is going up. Look, the feminine needs to understand, honey, if he can't spoil you the way he used to spoil you, I feel like, but see, he's got some money issues going on. He's got some money issues going on. He's faking about how much money he got, right? And he's not telling her about all that. And he needs to open up and tell her what's really going on. And for somebody in particular, this masculine energy hasn't told this feminine energy about some child support. And that's where all his damn money went. Anyway, she needs to learn to let shit go. And she needs to remember that relationships in life has ups and downs in it. So let's see what the masculine in this soulmate union has on the table that it will behoove them to embrace. What should the masculine soulmate be embracing at this time? What should the masculine soulmate be embracing at this time? Man, I want to move the soulmate tag too. I'm going to do it. Moving shit around, guys. Moving shit around. Okay, there we go. What the masculine in this soulmate union should be embracing at this time is the 5 of Cups. He needs to embrace his past and tell the truth, because look, he been trying to hide. He needs to embrace what he been trying to hide. It's his truth. It ain't going nowhere. If he got children somewhere else from the past that's costing him money, he better come up and tell, because look, it ain't going to change. Also, he got to let go of the past pain. I feel like some of this is because past relationships, when he was younger, he tried to be honest with somebody, got taken advantage of or whatever. But look, he needed to speak up. She ain't going to know if he don't talk, right? So let's see what is up for eliminating by the feminine soulmate. What it behooves her to be eliminating from her energy at this time? What should the feminine and the soulmate union be eliminating at this time? The Star card. Wow. This is saying that she's a person who loses hope very easily. I'm getting reverse energy over this Star card. And I'm getting that she has a big proclivity to be in a hopeless state. And she's going to have to learn to stop going there, because what's happening is she's got stuff, her intuition is trying to speak to her, but she's still stuck in her head, worrying all the time, crying all the time, being really proud and egotistical, not talking about how she feels, not being willing to trust or give trust, and not talking about what she really needs or wants. And she needs to embrace these things, that things change in life, right? But at the same time, she got to quit being so damn hopeless. She's got to learn that things go up and down. Just because it's down right now don't mean it's not going to go back up. Everything will be fine. Relationships has their ups and downs. Let's see what the masculine soulmate energy wants to eliminate at this time? What should be eliminated from the masculine soulmate? What should the masculine eliminate? The King of Wands. Oh, you need to learn to communicate a lot more calmly. I feel like the anger and rage in you is, that's part of why she feels so hopeless. But I feel like you need to really work on it. And I feel like you've been working on it. And at the same time, pride. Your ego and your pride is in overdrive. It needs to calm down. Because, honey, if you're having this financial issue going on, like, you can't continue to promise this person that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and then you fall through every time. Let's see what is the overall advice for the feminine energy in this soulmate union. What is the overall advice for the feminine energy in this soulmate union? All right, here we go. The Lover's card. Look at that. You need to realize that this soulmate was here to help you grow. And this is the perfect person. You were brought here for a reason. You know, and your advice is really to find the beauty in this connection, to find the lessons and the blessings within this connection, to allow this connection to teach you and to realize that God brought you to this connection for a purpose. It's not purposeless. Now, what's the advice for the masculine in this soulmate union? What is the advice for our masculine in this soulmate union? I like how my face profile is in the shadow. It's so cool. I don't know why I just saw that. All right. Advice for the masculine. Ace of Wands. It's time for you to plant a seed, a new beginning. You got to start fresh. You got to come out fresh. Whatever is going on here, you need to communicate that. And this energy is saying with the coloration, look at the color difference here versus all of those cards. These two stand out really brightly with this bright yellow color, and there's oranges in there. It's like you two can find happiness together if you want to, but you're going to have to open up and do things differently. You can't keep trying to put on this front like you got everything when really you broke or you tight. You can't keep making promises that you're not following it through. You got to learn to speak the truth. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to say no. The bottom of the deck, again, is the Three of Pentacles. This is something, maybe somebody is lied about not having a job. It could be that simple. And the other person is not knowing why you're not following through with what you said you was going to do, but they don't know that you're unemployed because you're busy faking the front. But tell the truth. You're going to get a new job in a minute. I'm just saying, but all this hiding and shit is not working for your relationship. Being unwilling to honor your truth and speak your truth is not working in your relationship. It's not helping. It's not beneficial. So now we'll go into the third type of relationship we're going to be discussing during these readings, and that is the twin flame relationship. A few of you who have dealt with me personally may know that I am in a twin flame relationship, and I have a twin flame relationship that I've been coaching for the last year and a half. So I have some experience with twin flame relationships, and this is a lot of why I was guided by spirit to change the format of this, because I have a lot of experience in relationships. I don't have any degrees. I'm going to put that disclaimer right now. I ain't been to nobody's college, but God said one of these days they're going to give me an honorary degree at somebody's college. I don't really give a damn about a piece of paper on the wall. But I know what I know. And so it's time for me to share what I know with you. And some of you are wondering if you're in a twin flame relationship or a karmic relationship or a soulmate relationship. And in these readings, it's to help you, some of y'all, get clarity about what those are and identify what you've got going on. And these labels here, I feel like those will evolve over time, but I feel like we're going to continue to deal with these three types of relationships for a while. So let's go ahead and get into this twin flame energy. Let's go. What is a twin flame energy, what is going on with twin flame partnerships on Earth right now between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Now, the reason why I used karmic masculine and karmic feminine and the karmic soulmate masculine and soulmate feminine is because a divine feminine and a divine masculine have gone through certain relationship processes that allow them to be the divine energy. Okay. And so twin flame members must have gone through so many karmics and so many soulmates to even hold or embody an active twin flame energy. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at what's going on with the twin flame relationships. What's going on with the divine feminine internally? What's going on with the divine feminine internally? What's the energy for the divine feminine internally at this time? The collective of twin flames. The divine feminine internally, she knows she's independent. She's good. She's doing everything she can, owning her shit, knowing that it's up to her. The way her physical world expresses around her is ultimately up to her own internal state of being. So here we have a divine feminine who is doing the work of inner mastery and independence. She knows that she is a twin, but she knows and she's trusting in this partnership, in this energy, because she knows she's independent. Now, there's still some feminines who is just feeling very, very independent. This is going to come out a little bit more in the external if we're talking about a twin flame that's in union or in separation or has not met yet once we get to the external. But let's see what's going on internally with the divine masculine at this time. Divine masculine, I feel like, is looking at, well, why do I feel the way I feel? They're really like paying attention and observing their emotions more, and they're considering their options. There's a divine masculine on the table who's really internally like considering, well, what options do I have available to me? What do I want to do? What do I want to be? What do I want to see? And why do I feel the way I feel? And what's going on with me? So they're looking at what's going on with them and what they can do about it. Let's see what's the external energy for the divine feminine. What is the external energy for the divine feminine at this time? The external energy for the divine feminine is the Four of Wands. The divine feminine at this time, she is starting new things. She's happy. She's celebrating life. She could be hosting some parties. She could be making plans for a wedding. So I feel like, let me just, before I say all that, let me just go ahead and go into the external energy for the divine masculine. What is the external energy for the divine masculine? And when I say external, we're talking about what they're showing outwardly. The King of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like these two are in physical union. We're talking about a twin flame connection that is in physical union because we have the divine feminine talking about a marriage. We have the divine masculine offering up a tangible, solid commitment, really showing up in the physical 3D. Let's see what the divine feminine energy is learning at this time. What is the divine feminine learning at this time? She is learning the Ace of Pentacles, how to begin a fresh new start. So we're dealing with that. We're dealing with a twin flame relationship that has been through separation, but is now at a fresh start, a new beginning. Let's see what the divine masculine is learning at this time. What is the divine masculine energy learning at this time? Learning to face their fears. The divine masculine is learning to face their fears. I feel like this divine masculine internally knowing that they have options and learning. Oh, and I'm also hearing internally the divine masculine is really focused on unconditionally loving his divine feminine. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay. But also in this unconditional love, they're learning how to push past their fears. They're learning how to align their thoughts for this new beginning. Let's see what the divine feminine should speak at this time. What does the divine masculine need to hear from the divine feminine at this time? What should the divine feminine be speaking to her divine masculine? The Eight of Cups, and look at the way it flipped up. Did y'all see that? It like flipped up and went upside down. Smack it, flip it, rub it down. Oh no! The Eight of Cups in reverse. The divine feminine needs to communicate to the divine masculine that, okay, I'm not going to walk away again. I know I walked away last time. I'm not going to walk away again. Like I said, we're dealing with some twins here that have come out of separation and they're now in physical union in the 3D. What does the divine masculine need to speak to his divine feminine? The divine feminine needs to hear something that's on their heart. What is that? The 6 of Wands. The divine masculine needs to express to their divine feminine that they know and they recognize that this feminine is not walking away, and appreciation. The divine masculine would be benefited in this partnership if the divine masculine would tell the divine feminine that they express their appreciation verbally a little bit more. The divine feminine would like that. Let's see what the divine feminine energy is being asked to embrace at this time. Divine feminine, you should embrace that you are the empress. Embrace that you are the divine feminine. Embrace that you're the lover. Be the lover. Quit trying to come out as something different than what you are. Girl, guy, whoever you are, divine feminine, you are the lover. You are love. You are Venusian energy. Embrace that. What should the divine masculine be embracing at this time? What does the divine masculine need to embrace at this time? What should the divine masculine embrace at this time? What should the divine masculine embrace at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, is it going to come out? Okay. The sun. Look, divine masculine, you need to embrace the enlightenment, all the things that you've learned, and joy and happiness and the lighthearted, fun, playful part of this connection. You need to play with your partner. You need to enjoy the love. You need to be in a place of joyfulness, really, in this partnership. Like, celebrate this connection and play and get outdoors and get under the sun and go for a horseback ride if that's a part of what you have available for you. But also embracing the passion, that red sash or blanket or whatever you want to call it that these kids are playing with, like, that's passion. So embrace the passion of this relationship. What does the divine feminine need to eliminate? The Page of Cups. Quit being so damn spoiled, divine feminine. You is just a spoiled little thing. And you know what? I just got to have you where I want you all the time, where I can see you. You need to quit that shit. Because all you're going to do is smother the fuck out of your divine masculine and piss them off and chase them off because you're trying to hold on so tight. So you know what? You don't need to have your divine masculine in a damn cup for you to stare at them all the time. And quit going looking for shit to get upset about. You need to quit that. Okay, divine feminine, let's see what the divine masculine needs to eliminate at this time. What does the divine masculine need to eliminate at this time? Divine masculine, you need to eliminate the Knight of Swords. You need to quit being so quick to get pissed off and lashing it out with your words. Your words are very cutting and very harsh. You need to talk a little bit nicer so that way, you know, she could feel more like embracing this loving nature that she has. Because when you're attacking with your words, that makes her want to shut down. So stop being so attacking. That's why it's coming up for elimination, the Knight of Swords. Quit being so attacking. And I'm also looking at the directionality of this. Embrace the joy and the love and the happiness in this relationship. Quit trying to kill the happiness. Everything will be happy, and then all of a sudden you got a bitch or complain about something you don't like. Look, quit that. Quit trying to kill the vibe. Let the happiness stay happiness. As soon as everything is happy, you want to bring up a problem. You want to talk about something you don't like. Quit that. You're killing a vibe. You want to say something really extra. You want to talk shit. You want to tease or something like that. Look, she's a being of love. You want her to embrace that love? You want her to quit being jealous, insecure, envious, or trying to watch every little thing you do? She need to quit that, and you need to quit being so harsh with your words, so combative, looking for a fight. What is the overall advice in this twin flame for the divine feminine? You seen how fast that card went flying? Embrace your divine masculine. Let your divine masculine be your emperor, and honor your boundaries at the same time. So, divine feminine, I feel like you've gotten so used to being independent Miss Independent. That's why I love her. Yeah. Yeah, we all love that you independent, but honey, you got a divine masculine on the table. You need to let your masculine step up and be the masculine, or you gonna take that masculine energy right up out of them or try to smother it out of them, and they ain't gonna like that. You ain't gonna like what you get. Also, you have certain boundaries and standards. Continue to honor those, but you can't be cruel with it. You got to make sure that you allow the loving. And if you was wondering if this is your divine masculine, honey, embrace it. Your advice is yes, this is your divine masculine. Stick with them. Stick with them. No matter what your shit you go through, you can't be cutting and running. You say you're going to stay, honor what you say. Stay. Let's see what's the overall advice for the divine masculine in this twin flame union. And then we'll be getting into your personal mini readings. My phone hasn't gone off because I had it on silent, but I'm about to check and see who is signed up for the mini readings, the live mini readings. Okay. So divine masculine, what is your advice? The lovers. Divine masculine, this is a divine union. God put y'all together. Your advice is see how they both naked? If she the only one naked, that ain't fair. You both should be naked. What does that mean? Vulnerable, raw, real with who you are, what you are, all that. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. Like I said, this is a physical union of a twin flame relationship. Ta-da! That's awesome. Y'all came into union. Guess what? Now the real work begins. You thought that the real work was to get together. Well, it was, but guess what? There's always more real work. Now it's how do you keep it together? How can you keep it together with your divine partner, in this energy where you work through things together, you love each other unconditionally, and you don't cut and run at the first sight of a disagreement, a challenge, etc. So that's our twin flame energy. I'm about to grab this phone and see if we got some personal mini readings to do today. Let's see what we got. Do we have anything coming through on here? Let me just see. I got Zelle. I got Kat on Zelle. So Kat is getting a mini reading today. Now let me just check my inboxes. And I got Wanda through Venmo coming through. So Wanda and Kat on mini readings for today. Let me go ahead and just check Cash App too while I'm here. If you're watching this at a later time and you want to get your mini reading, you can go ahead and look at the information below the video. And during the next live Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download, you can get your mini reading. So we got Kat and Wanda. I'm going to take this right away and we're going to do your mini readings, okay? And if you send your donation in before I get to singing the song, you can still get on the list. Let's see. This deck does have reversals into it, so we'll see what the reversals mean. I'm not going to eliminate them. I'm going to allow them, and I'm going to encourage them. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these reversals through. So let's see. What is the energy for Kat at this time? Listener Scott, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the energy for Kat at this time? There's a perfect message for Kat. We're going to go ahead and pull a 3 card. Let's see what. So we're going to talk about your goal, what your goal is, what's the advice to help you get there, and what's the surprise you find along the way that supports you, okay? So let's see. That's what the positions are I'm hearing for today's mini reading. So for Kat, listeners, God, what is Kat's goal? There's a goal that Kat has. The goal is the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is expecting a positive outcome, expecting things to work out. Let's see what is her advice in expecting this positive outcome. And I feel like also learning to trust in the universe is this. The advice is the 5 of Pentacles. Focus more on your spirituality than the physical world is your advice with that 5 of Pentacles. Let's see what is the surprise that's going to help you along the way. The surprise that's going to help you along the way is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a beneficial Queen of Pentacles. So this is like you're going to be surprised just at how much you can create in your world. through this. What's the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So this is about you opening up. I feel like this has a lot to do with your spirituality and your finances. Opening up your finances, right? By taking the advice that you got from the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm literally hearing to tell you this is about the reading that I just did for you and the advice that I gave you. You got to focus more on your spirituality, and your advice is to leave somebody out in the cold financially. You want things to work out best. You want things to make a change for the better. Gotta make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to cut somebody out financially. Let them be out in the cold and figure the shit out on their own. And you need to focus more on your spirituality than being a financial provider for them, because what's gonna help you along the way is your goals is gonna come through in that information we discussed in that reading. Yeah, that's gonna help you, because you know what? You've been given too much. You've been blocking out your own blessings by what you've been given to that is not in alignment with your goals. So we're going to leave that at that. Let's go ahead and get to Wanda next. What is the perfect message for Wanda right now? She got a goal. She needs some advice. Let's just go for Wanda. Let's go ahead and get some shuffles for you, Wanda, before we get into this. I hope that helped you, Kat. I really hope you enjoy that, darling. All right. I want to say, too, I saw some of your social media pictures. Looks like y'all were having a great time. If you're not already following me on social media, I got all the social medias. Y'all can follow me. I'll be posting some really awesome memes and stuff like that. And sometimes I post personal pictures and stuff like that. So if y'all want to know more or be more involved, you can do it that way. So let's see. What is the message for Wanda today? Let's search God. You're welcome, Kat. I want to say, hey, what's up to Daide? I'm glad you found me on YouTube. To Tina, Georgina, Ricky, Bone Shaker. So glad you're here watching, supporting the show. It's always lovely to see you. All right. So what is the goal that Wanda has in mind that we want to speak about? Let's search God. What is it? Oh, look at you. The Three of Wands. Why Spirit is being so secretive about exactly what your goals are? This is about getting what you want. Okay. And this is where you've been trusting in Source to deliver what you want to you. All right. Let's see what's your advice for this. What's the advice to help you get what your goals is, to meet your goals, to attain what you've been looking for? The advice for you is the Four of Wands in reverse. It's saying to me, you need to make a change to change your environment. You got to start new. Let's see what is going to help you along the way. You got to start new. The High Priestess is in reverse. Follow that intuitive inclination that you got. Come out with the secret. Tell the truth. The bottom of the deck is the King of Swords in reverse, saying you ain't spoke out something that you wanted to do, and it's time for that energy to come through. You need to speak it out. And that's what I have for you at this time. I feel like somewhere somebody's been keeping a secret, and the secret's going to come out, girl. And this is about you setting down new roots. Okay. This is about you setting new roots. It's going to help you spiritually, strongly help you spiritually. Okay. So this is what I have for you at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to reading with you again. Until then, love you. Latest.